What's up, guys? Welcome to this episode of Lost Nuggs with Jeff and Elliott. And today we are at Amor Loco at the bar, boozing with the bros, because we invited on our new gay friend, Luke Matthews, who you all are obsessed with for some reason. So we thought, why don't we allow you to get to know him so then you learn why you should not like him.
Whoa, that's rude. You know him kind of well, Jeff. Didn't you guys hang out a few times?
We dabbled. Yeah, we dabbled.
Oh.
Dip their toes in the water a little bit, yeah.
Okay, good.
Luke
That's
enjoyed.
cool.
And
You enjoyed
now
too,
we learned that
probably.
we should be friends because we are 10 years apart.
Okay. How old are you?
I am 21 years old.
Whoa. Are you
Isn't
in
that
college
crazy?
still?
I actually just graduated.
Okay.
I am looking for a job.
Oh, okay.
Luke is looking
She's
for
ready for
employment
employment.
for sure.
Wait, what'd you graduate with?
Bachelor's in Science with a business degree.
Nice. Okay, cool. Cool. Right out of college. Oh,
Right
it's
out-
summer.
He's fresh.
That's our last technical summer before I find someone hires
So
me.
you need to be. She's employed for fall, ready to.
She ready.
That's crazy.
Wait, we have to ask because Luke, you just had your first gay pride recently, like a month ago. So tell us how overall, when you look back on your first pride, I don't even know if I could remember my first pride. How would you describe your first gay pride in New York?
It was definitely a lot of fun, and I probably should have learned to pace myself just a little bit better at the start. I think that's that was definitely my downfall. But besides that, we recovered, and we finished the week strong, I'd say. And John Summit was fucking amazing, by the way.
John Summit played at Pride here?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he
Oh,
played
because
at
the gays
Dreamland.
love him now.
Yeah,
He-
no, he fucking
For some reason.
He was
yeah.
he was there. I will say we did brunch and Luke did have to go throw up in the street.
My first LA Pride, which was when I was like 24. That was like my first Pride. I was in a medic tent at the LA Pride.
Were you?
Yeah, and then I escaped.
Bitch,
I escaped.
What do you mean
that
you
that
escaped?
part sounds
I
correct.
escaped. They put me in the tent and I escaped.
But, like, why did you have to escape?
Because they
'Cause
wanted
she's
to like
crazy.
they wanted
She's
to
crazy.
No, they wanted to like call the ambulance and I was like no that's not happening and I ran out.
All right.
Like that's not happening. And I found my friends. I found somebody who I didn't have my phone. My friend had my phone for some reason. Found somebody to call my phone. Found my friends, and we were good. We unblacked out, and we were good.
All right. When I actually like threw up in the street though, I walked into like this business building and there was like this receptionist and I'm like sweating and I'm like about to die and I'm like, is there a bathroom? She's like, no, there isn't. I'm like, okay, thank you. I make it like 2 steps out the door and let rip.
No way. You're like you should have let
I'm
me
like,
use
no,
the
no, no.
bathroom.
I look back and she looks at me and she's like, I don't fucking care, man.
She's like the street's just gonna clean it up. Street
No,
cleaning.
usually actually the business owners of the streets in New York. So if you own a business,
They charge.
You're in charge of your sidewalk.
Oh.
So if you're the
Oh,
sidewalk
fuck.
outside your building,
Oh, now I
it
feel
needs to be
bad.
clean.
No, well,
There
she
can't
should
be
have let you.
garbage,
She should have
because
charged you
can get
$5 to
fined.
like go to the bathroom at least or something.
Facts.
I would
Yeah.
have done that rather than
That's
in
what
the
they should
street.
do. They
I'm
should be
like,
like $5 to use the bathroom or something.
yeah, but if I had to go in the elevator, I would have just thrown up in the elevator. Like, there's just no way.
Luke, I cannot believe you threw up. Well, I do believe
I
you
mean-
threw up at your first pride. I do.
It happens.
Yeah, I mean, it happens to everyone, I would imagine, at least
Like
once.
when you're younger, yeah.
Do you know the cutest aspect about Luke's first pride that I thought was so adorable?
Oh, God.
Was his parents, for a graduation present from college, got him a hotel room in New York for pride. And they say, here's a credit card. Go have
No
the best time
way.
in New York.
Well, they were like, here's a credit card. Just like, use it if you need it. But I only used it for like transportation.
That's
The drinks were on me.
awesome.
Like, I didn't want to like.
That's so cute.
I mean, like, they were really nice about it.
So
but-
your parents know you're gay and stuff?
yeah, they're really supportive about it. But like, we got the other family and stuff. It's like, they're fresh off the boat. from
Wait, that's
Italian.
amazing. That's so cute. Like your parents are like, oh, we're just gonna like let you have fun and be yourself for a
so
weekend.
I'm sure inside they're like, oh my god, what the fuck is he doing? Like, it's
No, but
they're,
like that's so
shaking.
cool. That's awesome.
Do you share your location with your parents?
No, I
No,
have like
that's
a.
insane.
You don't with your dad?
No.
Yeah, right.
I
That-
totally see that for you and your father.
Wait, why
you
do
don't
you
have
do
your
that?
father's location? I feel like you should.
I think I tried and then he undid it.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
So my parents have a rule. So my dad still pays all of our phone bills, but the rule is he wants to pay our phone bill as long as he could see where we are. So he has my
Interesting.
location. I don't know what it does for him at night, but he wants
Yeah,
to see
makes
my
him, like,
location
sleep
because it makes him
better.
go to bed.
No, I have my sisters because we live together, but that's about it.
Why? Just so like when you're jerking off, you know when she's coming home?
No, but like if she like gets stuck somewhere or if I just know where she's at, I don't know.
I have Luke's location in case
Do
he
you?
dies.
Yeah, because I'm like a risk at this point.
Aw, big brother, little
You want to know
brother.
what's cute is obviously Luke and I met via like Subway/hookup, whatever.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's cute that I would like to think I've helped you in some way, shape, or form. That if you need advice or help somewhere, I've like.
Yeah, because at least I have like people to turn to. Like, I don't have like any gay friends where I grew up. It's just like all straight guys, which is like fine. Like, I mean, it's been like really fun for the most part. But like sometimes I just can't bring up a topic because none of them will have like any like relation.
Did you grow up in like a small town? Where'd you grow up?
So fucking small. Like it's like from elementary school to high school, it was the same kids. Like there was no differentiation.
That's how it was. I grew up in Michigan, like in a pretty small town, and it was kind of like that too. But it wasn't like homophobic. It was just like
no.
town.
It wasn't like a anything like that. It's just like everyone was in everyone's business. Like,
Yeah.
everyone like now like the town is like, all right, I'm the last one to not have a job between like in my grade. I'm like,
It's okay. At least you went
But
to
like
school.
probably similar to like when I'm talking to you, I can relate to you on gay sex or gay
Yeah,
lifestyle. If I talk
yeah.
to my sister, she's not having gay
Yeah,
sex. She
they're not
doesn't
gonna
fucking
know.
understand what that means, you know?
Yeah.
Like, so I feel like to have a gay to talk to is
Yeah.
probably helpful when you've never had a gay to talk to.
Whether it's over the internet or in person, it doesn't matter.
I mean, like, obviously you get to Snapchat people, but like that's more
Yeah, or
hookup
Snapchat or
shit. But,
whatever.
like, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? That's not like you're not making a connection based on like,
Yeah.
like,
yeah.
that's just not happening.
Luke's in the city. Luke shows up. He's like, "Hey, is it cool if I stay over?" I was like, "Of course, Luke. You always have a place in New York."
Well, I don't want to be rude. I just want to just show up and say like, I'm crashing here. Fuck you.
Like, can I come by?
No, the cutest text I've ever got from Luke is Luke messaged me leading into Pride, and he was like, "Is it cool if we like hang out for Pride?" I was like, "Of course, Luke. Like, meet me for dinner." We just like went to dinner.
We have to
and
go
it
to
was
pasta though.
so fun. Well, we did get pasta.
Yeah,
no, oh, we
exactly.
did.
I'm like, we have to get Italian food though, because that's
no,
all
but
I
Luke
eat.
loves Italian food too,
Yeah,
so it's
yeah.
not
I'm
even
Italian,
like
so
yeah.
like it makes sense. Like, I've been
Italian
growing up-
stallion.
Wait, so let's get 1% deep. So you are one of 4 brothers.
Yep.
You're kind of in the middle.
Yeah, I'm like second oldest.
Yeah.
So.
How did were you more nervous to tell your straight brothers that you were gay or your parents that you were gay?
Well, like, if I'm being honest, definitely my parents, because, like, you know, they're the ones who actually influence it. I know most of my brothers wouldn't, like, they wouldn't give a shit. It's like, all right,
Yeah.
cool, here's a medal. Like,
Yeah.
just
Really?
didn't
That's
care.
cool though. That's
I know,
cool.
that's, like, the best
I feel like some
reaction I could've
Italian
possibly
families
got.
can be a little bit like conservative with that.
sure.
Yeah, but, like,
At least
we're-
American Italian families for some weird
No,
reason.
yeah,
I know,
Italian,
very, like-
like in Italy, they're like very religious.
They can be, yeah, but there's also a lot of gay people in Italy too. So
Yeah, but
sometimes
it's
they're like, yeah,
from what
Yeah.
I've heard, it's like my grandparents, my nonna, like, literally,
yeah.
they're fresh on the boat. They speak English and Italian,
Yeah.
and like they have very old ideals.
Yes,
So like,
exactly.
I don't want to say they should know at this point, but like they have to have an idea.
Yeah,
of,
that
like
it happens.
because we actually have I guess technically we haven't like confirmed it, but like we both like kind of know
Yeah.
we're both gay or some kind of like spectrum on that, and
Yeah.
like we kind of that's like one ally I have, but I don't really like talk to him that much just because
Yeah.
it's family, so it's like kind of
Who,
weird.
like your uncle or something?
No,
What
just
is it?
my cousin.
Oh,
like,
your cousin. Yeah, you have like a cousin.
Yeah, I'm
it's
not gonna name drop him, but like
genetic.
I don't
Yeah,
know
yeah.
like how far he is.
Yeah,
in
we
that
all
part.
have like a
Yeah.
cousin. I have a few.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't you find a cousin on Grindr and you had to block him?
Yeah, no, but I mean, like, I was like scoping ahead. I was coming back from college, and I'm like,
No way, that's
oh wait, I'm like,
crazy.
oh, that's him.
You're like, I know them.
Yeah.
I've seen him before at a family function. I mean, like, I just didn't want to like have that conversation, so I blocked him in advance.
Of course, yeah.
It was just like
Easier to do that.
Yeah, but I hope he like. I mean, if somehow he knew that, and like, I didn't want to like him to take it personally. I'm
Yeah.
just like, well, he's a fucking cousin. Not
No,
really.
but sometimes there's
Yeah.
enjoyment. Like, so I have a gay cousin as well. He's 2 years older than me.
Mm-hmm.
And the minute I knew I was gay, I found a nice kind of like almost like a peace thing that I had someone I could talk to need be. So I think maybe if he wants to talk to you about it, it's going to make him feel better knowing you are gay.
Yeah, I think. I mean,
It might not be his moment now, but when
Yeah.
he's ready, he's going to talk
yeah.
to you about it for sure.
like we've definitely like hinted at it. We've never like said,
Yeah.
yeah, you're gay, I'm gay. Like,
Yeah.
like we have
Yeah.
an ally, but at least knowing at the dinner table there is someone there who will like pick my side if it like need come or
Yeah.
like need be.
Yeah.
But like we've had like subtle hints. Like we've talked about Equinox like a few times. It's like yeah, like
Like
yeah,
a not
just-
Equinox.
Yeah,
Bitch, who
like-
brought you to an Equinox?
No one.
I was going to say, I know your ass had never been
Are
to
you
an
kidding me?
Equinox.
I can't afford that shit. Are you fucking
Get a guest pass from a friend who goes.
They don't-
No,
they don't do
Luke,
guest passes.
Luke,
that
They
Luke
do.
was Elliott Norris at Crunch before.
Oh yeah.
Wait,
a
say
little
it again?
crunchy
I said
crunch.
you were Elliott Norris at Crunch before.
We can go to Crunch. we can go to Crunch.
Did we go in the sauna? Not like you and I, but like, did we go?
Yeah, no, the sauna reopened, so we went in like for like
They
15
closed
minutes.
it.
Oh, and there was that really rude guy who was like, I was on my TikTok for like 1 fucking second, and then he got
Okay.
all uppity about it.
Let's talk about this for a second. What is the etiquette of a sauna? In your opinion, don't say anything.
Well, it depends where.
Like in a sauna, do you think it should be dead quiet?
So this is a very complex situation because I think it depends on the gym. It depends where it is. So in West Hollywood, where I live, the sauna is fully naked. Mm-hmm. So you have to go into the sauna, towel, no shoes, fully naked. Obviously, no phones. I think it's pretty rude, even if you have like music playing or headphones. You'll get yelled at by anybody. But I think if you go to like somewhere in the suburbs or like somewhere like collegey, then that's fine. You go in your gym shorts, in your underwear, in your shoes, and you're going to be blasting music, and that's just what you do over there. I think you just have to feel out what the sauna etiquette is at your gym.
Yeah, but in the context, I think.
Would you like to share your experience?
I have.
It just depends.
You know, like morally, the sauna like I went to at my hometown, like usually it's either quiet, but there's no like rule, like you can't chat. You know what I mean? Like,
you can
like I mean, like talking's fine, but I feel like if we started talking to this motherfucker, he would have like got just left.
He was. Okay, you could
he was
tell
probably there to hook up or something.
No, you could tell that this guy was there.
Like
he was that guy who had a towel on, but his legs were spread like this.
Yes.
And you could totally see his fucking dick, and he was just going.
Yeah. But he was like there for the meditation kind of
like
shit.
He was meditating, and then fucking Luke pulls up his TikTok, and it's like.
Okay,
and I was like,
it was like literally half a second. Yeah. I started turning it down, but he
no, but you know when you wake up with somebody, and like the TikTok's like.
Yeah.
That's Luke. Just so he's in a sauna and you're getting all these different sound bites.
Yeah.
And then the guy was like, "Can you shut the fuck up?"
Yeah.
And I was like,
I mean, like,
I get it, but like, there's probably
Yeah.
a more polite way to just like, hey, like, do you mind? I'm like doing like a meditation.
For sure.
thing.
And sauna's also dry, so it's like you can go in there with phones. I think it's easier to go in there with phones.
I always go on my phone.
Yeah, right?
But I actually,
Yeah.
so I know this sounds so weird, and this is probably the nerdiest thing about me. You and I love a New York Times game.
Yeah, you go. I do my games in the New York Times.
So if you're on a
too.
New York Times app and you want to be friends, I'm happy to add whoever.
Oh, yeah.
I live for New York
Miss
Times.
Wordle.
I play them while I'm in the sauna
Yes,
because
I do too.
can keep track of time.
20 minutes.
I zone out.
Yep.
I only go in the sauna for 10.
Yeah, you
Wait,
10
really?
minutes, whatever
Yeah.
it is.
I do like 15 because I feel like
I could probably
I could
do
go in there for, like,
15, but I
20,
feel like
30.
it's helpful for me to play that game because it distracts me.
You can just focus though in there.
And I also feel like if I went into a sauna and I didn't play the game, people are like literally trying to make eyes with me to eat my fucking asshole alive. Like I'm just trying to chill there in my own way.
Yeah.
And like trust me, if I wanted to fuck you in the sauna, I totally would in the shower. If I'm not giving
to
you
the
the eyes,
steam
let
room.
me play
Right,
Wordle.
that's like where you go.
Let me
Sauna
play
is
Wordle and
crazy.
chill.
Steam room, sauna, you can see everything. Go to the
I
steam
agree.
room.
Steam room is the way to go. Like if you're gonna hook up at the gym,
Yeah.
steam room is
Go
the
to the
way to go.
steam
See, I
room.
think the shower.
No, that's where you
Showers
take it
where
out.
you get caught and then you fucking go to jail.
Should we talk about Kyle Higgins again?
Oh, or you get your gym membership revoked.
Kyle
is the
got
shower.
revoked from Equinox
Yeah, that's
because
the shower.
Wait, he got shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't wait.
But they nicely let him finish.
Yes. Wait, that's insane.
Wait, like
He came and then he walked down there like,
no way.
I hope you
Yeah.
enjoyed yourself, but you're never
Because the
fucking coming
showers
back
where you
here.
get caught, the steam room at least you can stop and get
Yeah.
away. Don't go to the showers. If you're gonna hook up at the gym, don't go to showers. At least go to the steam room.
No, like I think. Well, I think the steam room is like the segue, and then like if it's too crowded in the steam room, then you take it to the showers. But that's just like. At
But the
least my
shower,
experience.
you open the shower and fucking management could be right there and be like, "Hello."
But can I tell you, I love a blowjob shower because I think it just immediately means that you're both freshened up. You're
I just get
clean,
scared.
You
Too
know,
scared.
like because I think meeting someone at the gym and going to the showers, that scenario might be my hottest scenario you could ever possibly imagine.
No,
It's
it
hot,
is-
but we're public figures. We got to be careful about the shower. That's how we go to jail.
Why would we go to jail?
Because that's like illegal.
He's
What's
not
illegal
ru-
about it?
He's in a public place in a private property, so it's like you can't.
That's how we go to jail.
Yeah, but if you think about it, like if somebody fucks in my house, like
No.
Yeah, but I mean, like you don't have a contract
We
that
have to
says
be
if
careful.
you like breach of contract for signing up for the gym, and then you.
do you think at Crunch I signed
They
a paper
arrested-
that said,
they arrested
I promise I'll never fuck at your gym?
No, but it's like you
Is
have
that
to-
in the copyright I
It's probably
signed?
like you have to
It
maintain
is, I
civil behavior.
They arrested 20 people at my Crunch. They had undercover cops and they arrested 20 people. They arrested a drag queen from RuPaul's Drag Race and everything. It was this whole
For
thing.
sucking dick?
Yeah, they had 20. They arrested 20 people. They had undercover cops go into the Crunch sauna, and they arrested 20 people, and they all had to get lawyers and everything. It was insane.
Every time I go to LA and I go to your Crunch, obviously, I work out at the same time
Yeah.
as Tom Daly
Yeah.
Cade Maddox, the porn star guy.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's such a sceney moment
yeah.
because I feel like we're all. I'm not comparing myself in the slightest bit because
but it's
Tom
all, like,
is actually
yeah.
love him. He's so adorable, but it's just all the
Yeah.
self-employed people who
Yeah.
go to the gym at the same time every day. That you don't get the 9 to 5 bitches who are there in the morning working.
For
And
sure.
it's so quiet. It's so
Yeah.
nice. And then we all like go to the steam room together
Yeah.
and just live our own lives.
Yeah.
And it ain't cruisy.
They be arresting girls. Scared.
I mean, like, have you guys ever hooked up at the gym?
Yes.
Yeah, like, I mean, same. But,
Yeah.
like, it's just, I don't know. I think there's a way to do it where it doesn't, like, fuck up anyone's life.
For
Like,
sure,
You,
for
you
sure,
have to
for
be,
sure.
like, more tactical with it.
For
if that
sure,
means that makes
tactical.
noise.
I met a talent agent. I love him. We're still super close. He
Uh-huh.
like comes over and hangs out sometime. He has a boyfriend.
Yeah.
And we met because I was laying on the gym mat. It was my first day at Crunch after getting kicked out of Planet Fitness. I laid on a gym mat to do an ab workout. He came up to me and he goes, "Hey, do you want to go suck my dick in the bathroom or the shower?" And I
Just,
was
like, bluntly? Like, no buildup?
Like laid back down where I was laying to do abs and goes, "Do you want to go suck my dick in the bathroom?" And I looked at him and I was like, honestly, yeah.
Crazy.
And so my dumb ass got up. I went in the showers with him. We
it up.
hooked up, and then he came over after, and I made him my famous eggs and toast, which you both have enjoyed at
Oh, you
various
made him
moments of your life.
breakfast?
I made him
wait,
breakfast.
so you've had his eggs and toast?
Yes, of
Okay, so
course.
I wanna mention. So does he just like drown the toast in butter so it's like more liquid than it is toast by the time you get it?
More liquid. I've never noticed.
Guys, I am a great cook. I can't cook food, but I cook the foods I like, and it's fire.
He cooks toast and eggs with no cheese. By
It's
the way,
kinda
for scrambled.
basic.
Who the fuck wants eggs with cheese? It's
I
like,
do.
It's like a
Eggs is like that-
specialty.
that
You
is
don't
a-
eat eggs with
that
cheese
is
every
not a
single
specialty.
day.
Scrambled eggs with cheese is like
It's
a
good with
staple. That
cheese
is
and
literally how you
veggies.
So
make
growing
scrambled
up,
eggs.
every day you had eggs with cheese and toast.
I had with
Well,
veggies.
I didn't have a basic ass like gym meal plan. I had whatever my mom was making when I grew
Yeah.
up. Like, what?
Oh, I don't know.
I think you could use a little cheese and some veggies in there, but that's just my
No,
opinion.
I was a stubborn kid. I wasn't eating veggies. at
Really?
that age.
I
eat
like a little
everything
like
now, but-
peppers and
Luke
maybe.
almost ate as horrible as me.
Oh, really? Interesting. Maybe it's
What
like
do
a
you mean?
New York
Like
thing.
you were picky.
Oh yeah, no. When I was growing up, I definitely like I don't know what changed, but like when I just grew up, I just loved trying new foods. So I think I had some experience like, oh my god, that's so good, and I just kept like going,
Yeah.
and now I just eat everything.
We're like fake
Yeah.
autism.
Good.
Like close.
Now
Close,
you eat
but
it-
not.
now you eat everything.
Well, I mean, I guess technically I'm diagnosed, but like that's
Oh, are you?
Yeah, like or
Oh.
I don't know what's I'm on a spectrum or what's mild. What does that rank?
I think
I
we're
have
all
no
on the
idea.
spectrum some way.
I don't know, some weird shit growing
Wait,
up.
are you
but
really?
Yeah, I mean, I've come a long fucking way from like when I grew up. Like,
Damn, if you're autistic, then we're definitely
no,
autistic.
Yeah.
All right, to be fair, like if you like knew me in middle school and high school, you're like, oh yeah. Yeah. Like,
Oh, but now
you
you're
like,
good?
No, but like I've like had like a huge development in terms of my social skills.
That's
like
crazy.
I
Huge
was more of,
developments.
like-
The fact that
insane.
you're on a podcast and you're claiming to be autistic, that's pretty impressive.
I mean, I don't want to like. Yeah, I'm claiming, but like.
Damn,
it's
you
just,
don't
like-
seem.
No,
Never
like
mind.
I was like such an awkward kid growing up. It was just like, oh my, I can't like. Oh god, growing up, I forgot. I was such like. I'm still a huge nerd, and I love all my nerd stuff, but like.
Yeah.
That's like all I was, and I had no filter in terms of like any of that crap.
Dang, that's interesting.
What's the nerdy? What would you say is the nerdiest thing about you? Because you sent me. I remember when we first messaged. I was like, "Oh, what are you up to tonight?" And you sent me a picture of you holding 2 swords, and I was like, "What the fuck is he
Oh, you
doing?"
know, so that was one of my
I
friends.
was like, "What is he?"
No, so that was one of my friends' graduation parties, and like we were just like drinking and shit. So like we were pretty drunk during that photo, and we went into his basement because it's like one of those kid basements where it's like all of his childhood toys and stuff are just
Yeah.
laid out. So I found like a Minecraft sword and like a Transformers sword, and I was just like, hell yeah, and I was just fucking around with that.
Luke was in his moment.
Yeah, it was.
I relate.
Yeah, it was. It was.
I'm like a big like Pokemon, Power Ranger kind of guy.
Is that your nerdiest thing? Pokemon Go.
Yeah, Pokemon or just Pokemon in general.
Oh, wait, I actually. So you're a Pokemon fan too?
Yeah, big Pokemon guy.
Okay, so the last game I think was dog shit. Couldn't finish it.
It was not the best, but I like Pokemon Legends Arceus.
That one was so fucking
and they're
good.
coming out with a new one too.
But that, it's like 2 years away though. Like
I think it's like now it's only like a year. I think at this point.
Oh, shit, really?
It's like 2025, like
Okay.
fall. That's soon.
Okay.
Wait, is it spring?
I don't. I actually just remember the trailer. I just don't remember.
We got a
when it-
year,
Yeah, we got a while.
which is not bad.
because they mean at least they're working on it. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
spending
it's
extra
for the
time.
X and Y Pokemon, right? Isn't it like X and Y?
Yeah, it's like
Legends?
wait, what's the? Yeah, it's like a prequel to X and Y. So
yeah,
it's like still.
but it's
like,
in the past and the future.
Yeah, I don't actually know where it's
no,
fucking
it's
set
gonna
in.
be good.
It's
No,
fucking
it's
weird.
it's the French region.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, it's gonna
I
be
forgot
good.
about
It's
that.
gonna be good. You don't know anything we're talking about.
I dropped off at Pokemon at Squirtle.
You
Womp
red
womp.
and blue. You dropped off at red and blue. You didn't do gold and silver.
Like,
I don't even know what colors you're referring to.
Red and blue.
No,
is
there's like
Pokemon
two
Red and Blue.
generations. So what you're talking about is Gen.
I was
Generation
Generation 1. I pivoted to Digimon.
You didn't do Generation
You
2.
And I
pivoted
was
to
like,
Digimon instead of Pokemon.
Peace out.
You didn't do
I'm
Generation
gonna-
2?
That's fucking
even
wild.
like you didn't even do like Chikorita, Totodile, Ho-Ho.
Who the fuck
Lugia,
is
like,
Lugia.
yeah,
What are you calling? Is that my new nickname? Ho ho.
Oh, it's like a crazy name.
Crazy. What about
I'm not a game. Okay, no, I shouldn't say I'm not a gamer because
He's
I do
got a
love my
Nintendo
Switch.
Switch.
I do love
I
my
have
Nintendo
never
Switch.
seen you use that Switch in my life. And
But does anybody actually use their Nintendo
Look,
Switch?
we've hung out what 5
I
times.
use it, but
and
does
every
anybody
time
actually
involves
use their
alcohol.
Nintendo Switch every
I
day?
do. Oh,
Okay,
not
that's
every
fair.
day.
I'll give you
no.
that.
Nobody
yeah.
uses their Nintendo Switch every day.
Because there's not much content anymore. It's like old.
and
now.
it's
No, I
they've
only-
never had that much.
Okay,
Yeah.
I only use it when I invite a new guy over, and I'm like, oh, just
Yep.
like come over for happy hour,
Super
and then
Smash
we
Bros.
play strip Mario Kart, and it's so cute.
Strip
Mario
Mario
Kart?
Kart?
Like,
You've
what,
never
you, like-
played strip Mario Kart?
No, I've never played
What
a
is
strip Nintendo
strip
game.
Mario
Are you
Kart?
No,
kidding me?
you literally. So you know when you do a race of Mario Kart, there's 4 races and like
You
the
play-
Grand Prix.
what
right?
is
So
strip
each time somebody loses a race, whoever comes in second, third, right? So there's always going to be a loser.
Yeah.
Whoever's the loser, you take a piece of clothing off. I usually come first, second, or third. I'm always beating the other bitch. So
Wow.
usually I'm sitting there
good.
fully clothed. They're completely naked after
No
4 pieces of clothing,
way.
and then you like maybe have a cute little like.
Do you do like the easy Mario Kart where it's like you can fall
He
off the
definitely
track?
does 50
Nah,
stars. Like,
bitch,
he's
150.
Okay, so at least he
No,
knows
but
the
like
rating,
150.
yeah.
But do you do it so you can fall off the track or no? You
There's
do
like
the
safety
easy
settings.
one.
Like there's
where you
auto
can't
and
fall
stuff
off.
like that.
So
yeah.
it depends because with my siblings, I don't have it on.
Yeah.
But with random people, I turn it on.
Oh, okay.
For their behalf because
Oh.
people aren't.
So you whip their
gay
ass
people,
every time.
Gay people aren't good at
Games.
They
Yeah.
they try to
some
make
are.
it seem like like yeah I'm down to play like I love
Mario. I'm so with
and
that.
then they
I'm
don't
like,
actually know
Who
how
do
to
you
play.
play in Mario Kart?
Oh, I'm Toad.
Toad?
Oh,
Who do you play?
I play Shy Guy. He's like my favorite.
I
Mario
give
Shy
twin
character.
Guy?
but big dick.
I'm like Peach or Daisy. Daisy, I do Daisy.
That's
You
like the
would
gayest
be
thing
the
I've ever
girl.
heard in
Daisy
my
would
life.
be the
Daisy is like
girl.
so annoying.
No,
You
Daisy's like the athletic one. She's
She's
like
athletic because she always beats you, so that's why I like her.
No, but like she's got that cunt vibe. Like she's like
Yeah.
Peach is like that prestigious like bitch vibe. But,
I don't
like
like her.
Daisy's like, yeah, I'm here. What up?
Yeah, I like
She's
Daisy.
got that
I'm a
like
Daisy
fucking
girl.
energy
you
about her.
remember what? Did you ever see that video of him jumping off his bed onto me with that nasty ass Sailor Moon blonde wig with your fucking
yeah,
balls out?
show me
that
that
gave
one.
that gave Princess Peach.
It did
So
give
this
Peach.
makes sense that you'd be Princess Peach.
Yeah, I like Peach or Daisy. I like Daisy though because she's like more like the dupe, you know.
She doesn't get all the credit for all she's done. She's just kind of
Yeah.
like it's all Peach.
She's like
you know what I
not
mean?
dating. She's not dating Luigi, but like, what is she doing? Who is
Well, I
she?
mean, she's fucking Luigi. Obviously.
Is she?
Yeah, I'm like that's like the canon. Mario fucks Peach and then Luigi fucks Daisy.
But we don't know. I don't think she does.
But like, why else is she there? Just to be a bro? Like
I don't
understand.
know. What's Daisy's stitch?
She's a princess, but like where? Like where the fuck is she?
Is she Princess Daisy?
Princess Daisy,
Is
but,
she
like-
princess?
It's like Peach owns the Mushroom Kingdom, but like
Who is Daisy?
who
own?
the fuck does Daisy?
She
own
has a
real estate?
storyline, but I don't know what her storyline is.
Yeah, like wait, I never thought about this.
Would
Shit.
you guys classify yourself as a gamer?
For sure.
Yeah,
for
1,000%.
sure.
Literally, I have. If I had my Xbox profile up, I have thousands of hours in like multiple games, like straight
But that's
up.
because you're unemployed.
Well, no, because I was a
He's
fucking
young,
nerd. I was
too.
a fucking nerd growing up.
Yeah,
Are
I
you
was a
kidding
nerd
me?
too,
Like,
yeah.
that's like basically
No
why.
PlayStation, PS5.
No, I was an Xbox kid.
Damn.
Yeah, I have a
interesting.
PC now, but like
PS5. Yeah.
like my when I was like I kind of transitioned to PC because like
You
when going to-
transitioned.
yeah, like because I had
Luke
a-
is transitioning.
then I wanted to like actually go pro for a little bit for like a game I wanted, and then I went into college, and then like I talked to this one kid, and he kind of laid out the realistic scope of what I actually had to sacrifice to become a pro, and I'm
It's
like,
insane.
yeah, I'm like no social life, no going out, and I'm like at the time I didn't have like much of that.
You were like,
but-
I'm down.
like I'm like whatever the fuck. I spend most of my time in here anyway. Who gives a shit? And then, but like he kind of laid it out like it was really like sad. I'm like,
Yeah, it's pretty
I don't
sad.
know if I can like do that. And I was like, then I did a total segue. Then I became more sociable. I got better social skills. And then, well, I don't know. Here we are.
Here we are.
Yeah.
The fact that Luke met me less than 2 months ago and he had a pride, he's doing a podcast, he
Super
showed his
slay.
underwear on the subway. He's come a long way.
Wow.
Borderline forced, but you're doing good.
Borderline force is
Borderline
a strong sentence.
Borderline forced.
He held me at gunpoint. I want that on record.
Dang, Jeff's got guns in his apartment.
I do. I don't need
He's
a gun.
got
I
a
got
few.
knives.
Third
Yeah.
Amendment up in here.
I'm a stabber.
In the
Yeah.
heart.
No, not in the heart.
Oh.
Wow, you two seem pretty compatible.
I'm just a gamer. You're
You're
not
both
a gamer.
gamers.
I'm just a nerd.
Oh, wait, back to the. I actually want to bring that back. To Pokemon. Oh yeah, sorry.
Here we go.
Screaming.
No,
I'm just gonna sip my margarita while these two flirt.
It's not flirting. It's talking about games. You don't know about
I'm gonna
this.
bring a Pokemon again. I just want.
Yeah.
Like, who's actually your favorite Pokemon?
Favorite Pokemon? Ooh, I like the Glaceon and Leafeon like duo.
Oh wait, the Leafeon's fucking sick.
Yeah.
Do you know Vaporeon?
Yeah, of course.
Do you know what Rule 34 is?
No, I don't know this.
Do you know what Rule 34 is?
No, he absolutely
I don't even know what
doesn't.
we're talking about.
Vaporeon's like Eevee. Eevee, the water Eevee.
Yeah.
You know the water Eevee.
The Rule
Water
34.
Wait, I
state-
know Evie.
Yeah.
She's got a leaf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Okay,
She's
leaf
the
girl.
little cat dog. Yeah.
She's the
Not
the
cat
brown
dog.
one. She's
What?
the brown one, but
You know what cat dog is?
Yeah, no, I know what cat dog is. The cartoon.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
interesting.
Yeah.
What's Rule 34?
Weren't you like one when cat dog came out?
I was like,
It's negative.
Yeah, you were
She
in
was
the sperm bank.
-5.
Yeah.
-5.
wait. So Rule 34 states that if it exists, there's porn of it. That's Rule 34.
If there exists a what?
If it exists, there's porn of it. That's
Porn
Rule
of
34.
it?
And Vaporeon, the Pokemon, is a huge the internet goes wild for her.
Really?
Like,
Oh, yeah.
a fucking Pokemon.
Oh
It's like
yeah,
a-
people do like Vaporeon.
No, like all the time, but that's like part of Rule 34. Like Princess Peach, Nintendo, all that crap. It's fucking insane.
Wait, the number or what? I don't get it.
No, I don't know why. I actually don't know the history of why it's called Rule 34. I just know that's what it is. Like
I've never heard this in my
Wait,
life.
I don't. Why is it rule? Why is she part of Rule 34?
because like there's just so much porn drawn of her. Like it's just so
oh my
much.
God, Vaporeon.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh,
like that's
interesting.
like it's
Because she's kind of sexy, I guess.
Have you guys ever watched
fucking
anime
animal.
porn?
Yeah, that's true.
No, I'm not
Anime?
into any of that shit. Like that's fucking wild.
It will pop up on the thing, but I've never really watched any.
So unless it's a real person, you're not gonna watch.
Yeah.
No, but like I will like literally click on it every once in a while just to like see, and I feel like I've seen like a Mr. Simpson or Simpsons.
Oh, Marge and Simpson, Homer.
Marge
like, is,
and
like, so
Homer,
popular,
I've seen
Yo,
this
Marge
before.
definitely has a big ass
Yeah.
blue clit.
Are you kidding me? Yeah, the shit, it's like why?
Yeah,
Dive right in. Are
I've
you
seen like a
kidding me?
few clips, but nothing crazy.
Okay, we asked this on the last podcast, but we're gonna ask it on this one, and but we're gonna pivot this. Who would you fuck from Disney? Because now we're gonna talk about maybe
anime.
gamer
Anime.
character.
This is good.
Gamer
This is good.
character.
Yeah, gamer is good.
Which gamer character would you fuck? I
Leon
have to-
Kennedy. Leon Kennedy without a
Who is-
fucking
Who
dad.
the fuck is that?
He's from Resident Evil.
Okay,
and
Resident Evil.
He's a blonde, like blue-eyed, like fucking muscular jock.
I
and
feel
he-
like I know who you're talking about.
He,
yeah.
like I had. All right, I'm not outing anyone here, but like I had one of my roommates. I'm not saying which one, but anyone who actually knows me will know exactly which one. We were playing Resident Evil 4, and we were doing the thing, and it's like a remaster, so it's like the graphics are fucking insane. And Leon Kennedy shows up, and my roommate's straight as he's like the straightest person in existence. He's like, dude, I'm straight, but like I'd fuck. Like it's just like that. Like
Leon Kennedy got that effect.
Leon Kennedy got that fucking vibe about him.
So
He's
maybe
definitely
I'll have to
the-
Google.
Yeah.
Definitely worth a Google.
Leon Kennedy.
Who would yours be?
A lot. I feel like there's
Really?
really good looking like anime characters. Like, I mean, I'm gonna start basic. I'm gonna list a few.
Oh, okay.
Like
let me get
Mario,
cozy.
Mario,
okay.
hot.
Fucking Mario?
Yeah,
I would fuck Mario. You
yeah.
want to fuck Mario?
No, Mario's like.
Bitch, the little one's got the
I feel like
biggest
Mario
dicks.
got a juicy butt. Mario's cute. I'd fuck Luigi too.
I bet he knows how to eat ass though.
I feel like Wario's got a fat ass too.
Luke, you love getting your ass.
Oh, that's crazy. You know, I think Snake is hot too. Snake is hot.
Snake is pretty fucking hot
Yeah,
too.
Snake is hot. I would fuck one of the Halo guys.
Oh, Master Chief. He would
Yeah,
go so hard. His
Master
voice.
Chief.
Are you kidding
Master
me?
Chief. You know,
I would say I would fuck any of those like Halo 2 characters,
Yeah.
the military people who are
Yeah.
like they look like that's my gaming experience.
Yeah.
Do you actually like watch anime and stuff?
So I watched Digimon actually.
Digimon was a show?
Digimon had
Digimon was a
great
show.
shows. I didn't watch Pokemon that much growing up, but Digimon had
Digimon
great
was a
shows.
show?
Digimon had amazing shows. So I watched Digimon shows growing up. And Sailor Moon, I watched a lot of Sailor
that's
Moon.
like every gay's.
I
watched Sailor Moon.
loved Sailor Moon growing
I
up.
haven't, but I.
It's amazing.
Damn.
It's
So
like
gay.
she's like literally a gay icon from what I've.
Sailor
No, she is a
Moon.
gay icon. People like every time I go to a gay Halloween or whatever it is,
I dressed up.
You survive Pride.
I dressed up as
Your
her.
next thing is you need to survive gay Halloween. That's your next.
What's the next challenge from that?
You gotta dress up.
You gotta dress up
for a week.
You gotta get a wig. You gotta be shirtless.
Well,
you
I
gotta
don't know
find a
about
speedo.
the wig. I don't think you have to
gotta.
have a wig.
You gotta maybe find a cock ring. You gotta shave your asshole. You gotta.
Shave
What
the
am I on
ass.
bend and spread on display?
Bend and spread.
No, I'm just messing with you. But no, like people, I feel like to go all out for Halloween.
I dressed
when
up
you're
as
gay.
Sailor. Like I had me and
We
my
saw
gay
the
friends.
wig. We saw the wig.
We did no. Me and 8 of my gay friends, we all did different Sailor Moons. That wasn't
No
even
shit.
my
the
wig.
whole fucking cast.
Yeah, we had the whole.
Who
fucking
are your
crew.
8 gay friends?
This was back like 8 years ago when I had more.
I was gonna say.
Was there
Anyways.
some unknown beef going on?
No, it's just throughout the years, you know.
Yeah, it's friends.
They
friends.
fell off.
They move
yeah.
away. They die.
Okay.
Who died?
Nobody died.
Oh.
They move away. You fall out. Whatever.
Should we get deep for a second?
No.
We're talking about anime.
No, because you're talking about fallouts. Like, I
okay.
recently have a friend fall out,
Oh,
and I
no.
don't know what to
Really?
do with it. Yeah.
Who? You don't have to say their name.
You would know her.
Mm.
She recently went through a weight loss journey.
Oh no! Wait.
We haven't spoken in 1 year, 1 whole year, and she claims that I am not a supportive friend. I'm not a good friend. And I claim that she's a completely different person than when I first met her because of her weight loss.
Oh shit.
And so I feel like we just don't relate to things anymore.
Hope that doesn't happen to me.
And so I feel like, do you think it's bad to look at a friend and just agree to say, I don't think we're good for each other anymore, and you agree to let go? I feel like if she texted me and said, I need you, can you be here in 2 seconds? I'd be there in 2 seconds. But in the grand scheme of things, I don't see how you can come back from something that's been this deep.
She lives in New York.
Mm-hmm.
She lives close to New York.
Mhm.
You guys fight? What is it? You guys just
Like,
don't
what's
get
the beef?
along?
I don't
yeah.
understand.
What is
Yeah.
the?
No, the beef is she just claims that I'm not a supportive friend to her because I feel like she changed. And, like, I'm never the friend.
How is she changed?
She's just completely different. Like, I feel like what she wants out of life is completely different, and I
But is she
find it
acting
annoying.
differently?
Yes, 100%.
Is she acting rude? What is
She
it?
acts entitled. I will say my one story I will share, this was my last straw, is I guess I'm lying because we hung out for Valentine's Day. So this was
That's a
6
long
months
time
ago.
ago.
6 months ago is the last time I saw her. Valentine's Day, we did a big group dinner of all the single people, blah, blah, whatever. And we all know Jeff's picky as fuck. Like, I texted the chef because I know the chef of the restaurant we were going to, and I said, hey, like, can you make me a Jeff meal, blah, 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 whatever.
Basic.
He was like,
Costs
of
nothing.
course. He's like, got
Yeah,
you.
Easy.
Da-da.
Yeah.
We get to the restaurant. We're all drinking. Da-da-da. Waiter comes over. I start explaining. I texted my friend, and the waiter is like, okay, yeah, no problem. I'll, like, let him know and see if he's okay with it.
Yeah.
The woman stops and says, no. He's just going to get fries. You're not embarrassing me tonight. And I was like, bitch, I'm hungry. And she looks at the way and she goes, get him 2 fries then. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me that you're going to make me eat 2 fries because I can't ask for a catered meal? And then the food comes over. She goes, guys, it's on me. I'm going to pay for it. I'll Venmo you guys tomorrow, blah, blah, blah. This bitch Venmoed me $96 after she forced me to only eat 2 fries. Well, they all got steak. Someone got lobster. Someone got this. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
Ain't no
Like, I was like,
way.
fuck you. And she was always the person who would, like, not to say you need to
you pay
cater
it?
to me. I paid it because I was like,
What?
in the grand scheme of things, right? Like, be the bigger
I mean,
person in
good
the
for you.
situation. Like,
Not me.
I would
honestly.
rather pay the $96 than look like a cheap bitch. Like, it's fine. It's more the fact of, like, where is this pivot of, like, you would always have my back and, like, I'm not saying I'm not a picky eater.
Was
I
she
obviously have an
drunk?
issue. Like, we all know
what
it. We
you
don't
know
have to
with this, I
unbox
got a
this.
story about you.
But it's the point that, like, don't start acting all different that, like, you're
Like, girl, you've
embarrassed.
known me for
You're
X
embarrassed
amount
by
of
how I
years.
eat.
Girl, we're used to it. At
Like,
this
come
point.
on. Like, it's
if you're
almost
not
rude.
used to it, like, if
You know what you signed up for at that point. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You doing?
Oh, girl, you know. Like,
I'm also the friend who never goes to birthday dinners, and I'm cool with it. Like, I don't
do
want to
them
be
either
invited.
anymore.
I will
Yeah.
meet you after
I actually
for
don't
drinks.
even do them anymore. I
Like,
eat everything. I don't go into them anymore because I just don't.
For a table of 12 and you're sitting at this end, I got to sit at this end to pay $150 just so you could get your fucking shrimp scampi while I eat nothing because you wanted hibachi.
Like, girl, it would have been the same thing. It's the same fryer for chicken tenders and fries.
The
they
whole thing
have
was
to
just
fry
fucked
the
up.
same thing. Like
That's
it's the
actually
same
such a good
thing.
That
point.
was,
Like,
in
holy
my
shit.
It's the
opinion,
same thing.
That was, in my opinion, just the last straw because I thought it was nice that she reached out saying, "Let's all do something together for Valentine's Day," and so I viewed that as her like extending an olive branch.
it sounded
That I
like
was like,
she's
"This
being
is
a
nice
bitch.
that she's making an effort,
No, that's
that she wants to hang out." And then when I show up and it was that, I was like, "I'm done."
No, that's bitchy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, that's fucking annoying.
What's your fallout?
No, I don't have a fallout. I have a story about you being a piggy eater. Oh, I actually do have a fallout story. but I
Let's
kinda
just
want-
dig me. Let's
Okay.
go. Here we go.
So, like, this is like during like my first Pride Friday. He got pasta. We mentioned it earlier, and he literally. What'd you get? I actually forget what you got specifically.
I remember this now. Yep.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so I got carbonara. So it has
Elliot
little-
knows the rules, so
I
we're
had
gonna
little
see.
bacon bits, and he's like, "Oh, it looks good." And I'm like, I put a little piece on his plate, and he got like not like actually mad. He just like laid down the rules very quickly.
Yeah, he was like, "Don't
Imagine
put
somebody.
shit on my
Imagine, imagine me and you at dinner, and you got carbonara that was bacon on it.
Yeah.
And you said, "Oh, put," and he just slapped it on my plate.
I did not. I thought it was being nice. Like,
I
you
mean,
wanted-
I would do that too as
Have
a
you
joke. but yeah,
ever
yeah.
put a fork on my plate?
I mean,
No.
just for you, I would know not to do that. But like, I would do that in general to anybody else.
Yeah, like I usually do that with friends and family because like
Yeah.
I
like,
think
hey,
we were in the
you-
mix. We were in the mix of a giggly conversation.
Yeah.
And when I tell you, I got so straight faced the
It was
minute
like-
Luke
probably
like
clapped,
that.
out.
I was like,
plopped something on my plate. I said, "Luke, I'm going to tell you this one time. I'm never going to tell you this again. If you ever touch my plate one time in your life,"
Psycho.
I said, "I will flip the fuck out."
You're
I was
like,
like,
you're like,
"Geez, sorry for
whoa.
sharing. Oh my
You're
God."
like, buzzkill.
I
What just happened?
Hated
You're like, you
it.
just got
Hated
crazy
it.
real
Hated
quick. You're like, what's the vibe just shifted real quick.
But it's
You're like,
fine.
I thought it was being cute and funny.
like that's literally. I'm like,
I
okay,
would do
well,
the same. I would
Like,
do the same.
I didn't think I was in the wrong there. Because like usually I do that for my, especially my
No,
family.
you
too,
weren't
like,
in.
all that
You weren't
crap.
in the wrong. You just didn't know that.
I have an Elliot story. The
didn't
funniest
know.
thing was that
You
happened
didn't
with
know.
Elliot while he was here.
You didn't know
Is
that you
we
couldn't
both
do that.
were like working, so like we were out all day. I know you people think we don't work, but like we were working in the streets all fucking day.
Working
And I was
in
like,
the
I just need some mouthwash. Like I just need to feel like an ounce of
Last time
refresh.
was
So I put
crazy.
some deodorant on. I swigged some mouthwash. I was like, all right, I'm like ready to go out just in case, whatever. And so I funneled mouthwash into Elliot's mouth. He goes,
pours
"You can't
mouthwash.
put the mouthwash on my lip." I said, "No, bitch. I don't want your fucking mouth on my thing."
Mouthwash is disinfecting.
Yeah, that's like the whole.
And I
point of
couldn't
it.
put my lips on the mouthwash bottle.
So I'm thinking this is more of a his problem
yeah,
than it is my
it's
problem. at this
definitely a
point.
him problem. That's
I'm with
alcohol
Elliot 1,000%.
disinfectant.
It's that's its job. Like in this, I think it's sometimes it's antibacterial
It's
on
it is antibacterial.
Mm.
Insane.
I need someone to fact check this.
That's
I
a
don't think
fact check.
mouthwash is
It has
antibacterial.
like it has
Oh
high
my
alcohol
God, it
content.
kills
It
the
ki-
bacteria
Period.
in your
The fact that it
mouth.
has alcohol in it is like why it kills alcohol.
is antibacterial. That's why they put it on wounds sometimes to like.
I've never seen that in my
You
life.
know
What do you
people-
mean you've never seen that? Well, you never had to
Back
like,
in
clean
the
out a
olden
bong
days,
or anything
you know,
like
I've
that?
used peroxide on my
That's
wounds.
the same
is all
concept.
alcohol.
Yeah, yeah.
So
know
you
what,
can
back in the days-
mouthwash with peroxide?
You can. It'll be a challenge, but you could.
You can
Yeah.
use it as a swab.
Doesn't it like close your throat?
It would burn like
It would
hell because it's
burn, it would
99%.
burn.
Like you use alcohol to clean
Mm.
barnacles
So
off
back
a
in the
fucking
day when
boat.
they didn't have modern medicine, they would use alcohol to disinfect.
Yeah.
Well, I knew that, but like mouthwash is like
It's
minty and nice.
99%
No, but they add like
alcohol.
flavor so it doesn't taste like
I'm gonna look at my
medical
bottle when we
garbage.
get home.
Yeah.
It's literally gonna say the first ingredient is gonna be.
If you ever
alcohol.
put your mouth on my mouthwash or anything I own, we'll have a huge problem.
insane.
Wait, have you guys? Do you guys watch? I don't know why it's reminding me of like Sunny in Philadelphia. You guys ever watch that?
You know, I have.
It's so.
I've never
Everybody
watched.
loves that show. Yeah.
It's so
the
fucking
banana.
funny.
The banana. What is it called? The banana bone or banana?
Banana
banana stand.
Wait, no, the
Banana
banana
stand?
boat is actually from like an old YouTuber, but like
The banana stand is from Philip. It's always sunny in Philly.
I'm not actually sure. I actually don't remember that.
I think so.
There was a whole gimmick about like mouthwash because they had to go into like a Christian cruise, so there was no alcohol being served. So they just brought
funny.
a fuck ton of mouthwash and got fucked up
No
on
way.
that.
That's funny.
Yeah, I was like,
That's fucked up.
And
That
like-
actually is a good bit.
That is funny.
the best like joke from that though is
That's
like they
like
were.
dangerous though.
Yeah, no, it is dangerous because like you can't actually ingest
can't
that
actually
much
drink
mouthwash.
it.
Yeah,
You'll
you're not
get
supposed
sick.
to.
It's definitely
rubbing
giving
alcohol.
food poisoning.
That's like
yeah.
when people are
Yeah.
drinking rubbing alcohol and hand sanitizer. Remember? Like
Yeah,
I had
yeah.
a bit in middle school and people were drinking hand sanitizer to get drunk and they had to ban hand sanitizer.
Wait,
Yeah, no,
I was
that-
gonna say this reminded me of like when I was in high school. I don't know if you guys ever did this. The girls would put vodka in their tampons,
Tampons.
Yeah.
and they would soak.
People did that in
they would
college
get
to get drunk and get
wasted.
skinnier.
College is just fucking wild.
And skinny, they would do that. Like the sorority girls would put tampons in their even like get their booty holes.
One of our friends butt chugged before. I don't know if you ever known. Well,
beer.
We've never
Right?
talked about it. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
No,
Yeah.
no, I don't.
Oh, one of our friends butt chugged, and they got fucked up from butt chugging.
Yeah, you do like a little bit of beer in your butt.
He did a 40 in his butthole.
A 40.
A 40.
He filled a whole
A
40.
40
It's
in
carbonated.
his
Like,
butthole.
what happens if he has to fart? Like,
That's the point. I think you're supposed to. You don't keep it in you, do you?
There's no way you just drop your pants and just have like.
I think you have
pure
to keep it
diarrhea.
in you for.
There's
a
just
little
no
bit,
way.
He guzzled a 40 in his butthole.
and then kept the 40 ounce of beer in his butt.
I never asked how it came out.
Or you shoot it out after in the toilet.
Out of the three of us, who do you think would butt chug?
I would. Oh,
I'm voting Luke.
That's a very. I keg stand, but I don't do butt chugs.
I would,
Yet.
I would do it.
If Luke had one more year of college, Luke would butt chug.
I could kick Sam for like
now
a minute.
that Luke's full gay, Luke would have butt chugged if he was.
You know what? Fuck it. Why not?
I would do
I'd
like a
butt chug.
shot in my butthole, but that's dangerous.
No, I feel like that'd burn. That'd be like.
that's how
actually,
you
like,
die. I think.
Not a shot in your butthole.
It's too strong, the alcohol. 'Cause
Really?
It goes right to your brain.
Yeah.
It's like dangerous to do.
From
really
your
high
butthole to your brain from
ABCs.
one shot?
No, it's like the alcohol percentage is so high that it like actually like destroys your brain. I heard.
The amount of fact checking we need to do after
need,
this
like-
episode, there needs to be a disclaimer at the bottom of this episode.
need to
None
have
of
a-
this
I had
shit is
bitches-
been
I had
proven
bitches
or
like
factual.
computer in the
I went
background.
to like, a Big Ten party school, and like bitches were dying from this shit. That's why they had to do the tampons, because they would just lightly soak it and they would let it sit in there, and they're like assholes.
So like it
and shit.
marinates. Like
It was just a light marinade because
Oh.
girls were like actually putting whole shots and like going to the hospital and shit.
God damn. I don't think as far as I know, we didn't anything like that in my college. Like I was like in Marist, like
Oh.
it was like a small school, but like I mean, like it was like very fun. We had like we were a bar school, but we literally had like fucking 2 bars, like one for Saturday and one for Friday. I swear to
We had
God.
one for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Oh, lucky.
Yeah. I was like, girl, keep up.
Oh my God. I forgot. We had also did Uber to the bars. You couldn't walk that shit. Like,
Oh,
if-
really?
Yeah. Well, maybe one of them you could if you were really drunk, but like, no, you were on a major highway for one of them. No fucking way.
Interesting.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I'm glad we have a Barstool account, but I'm like, how? Like at the
let's
same
use our Barstool
time,
account.
like I don't know how.
So, Luke, looking back on how you came out, when you came out, blah, 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 like, how would you describe gay people in New York as someone who's, like, newly trying to get involved in a gay scene? What's the right word? Hold on. What's the right word of a gate to entry feel like?
The barrier of entry, almost
Yeah.
like I'm like. So you're saying like if I talk to someone, like, what do you mean? Like I'm confused.
Like, do you feel intimidated?
And like
at
in
all?
a new
do
age,
you find
like,
gay people
you know, with
nice
like the
to you?
internet and everything,
Like,
like, does
as
it feel
somebody-
scary? Is it
Yeah.
weird?
I
Like,
have definitely had like a whole mix of experiences, but I'd say overall, most people I talk to like are really, for the most part, pretty nice. I would say like I haven't had too many bad experiences.
Yeah.
I've had like I met this one guy at a bar one time, and he was like kind of like a really bitchy, cunty gay, and I was like just trying to get by him like to get a drink because it was like. There was like a little tiny gap in the. Oh wait, there was a little tiny gap inside the bar, so you couldn't like. It was just enough to fit. I wanted to get in, and I tried to elbow in, and he like looks at me like, ugh, and I'm like, excuse me.
He looked at you like that?
I'm like, he kind of like
Ew.
shot me like that. I'm like,
Must have been the beer shirt.
or the beach shirt.
Oh my
I thought it was
God.
the beach shirt.
No, when Elliot saw the shirt, he goes, does that stand for beach? Like blowjobs? And I was like, nah, it says beer.
I'm gay, but I'm not that gay.
But also follow up. So like growing up, did you use the internet a lot to communicate with like guys digitally / incognito? Because
Sort
I
of.
did a little bit, but this was like when the internet was kind of just starting, and you know, I did a little bit like on Facebook, and I had Grindr in high school, but I didn't have it like in middle school. So I started in high school, but like, you know, I'm
You
curious.
had Grindr in high school?
I had Grindr in high school.
Yeah,
I met
that's
my first boyfriend in
wild.
high school, senior year.
On Grindr?
Hell yeah!
There's
on
not
my
even a
iPod,
setting
on my
less than
iPod
18.
Touch, iPod Touch. Youngest setting is 19 or 20?
18.
It's 18.
Yeah, I
That's the
lied.
fun.
I was 16 or 17 on there.
Oh wait, so yeah, that heads up. Like, he's actually right on that because I also hopped on Grindr in high school, but like, I was in a small town, so I was the only gay kid that I knew existed.
It was
in
like a
my
mile away. The
Like
closest.
literally,
person.
it was
Yeah.
like awful. So like,
But I met my first boyfriend on there, and it was great.
Yeah. All right. So well, I mean, like my experience was a little bit different on Grindr because I hopped on. And I'm like, I got to see like who's actually around.
Yeah.
And like, a lot of like perverts seem to like really like that. I would
Yeah,
say.
yeah.
Like, so that being said, heads up, if you see an 18 profile and there's no profile picture
They're
in
probably, like,
description,
younger.
they're probably like 16 or 17 because that's like what I did. So like, that's kind of like how you have to like do it, but I didn't like hook up with anyone at the time because like obviously I was like fucking 16.
Dang, I did.
No, wait, I actually no. I did meet people my age on Grindr, which
Yeah, I did
shows
too.
that,
I
yeah,
did
like
too.
that,
I met
I didn't
another
hook up with anyone that was
17-year-old.
like actually older than me. Whoa, wait.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, what are your Grindr settings age-wise? Do you have settings on?
Mine are just open.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, see, no, I have settings. I think my settings are 22 to 36.
Nope, I just did mine open.
I mean, I'm pretty young, so like it doesn't really matter to me as long as you're nice and like at least a human.
So yours not open either, or yours is open?
I mean, like I actually don't. I stopped cutting off 18 for that exact reason. 'Cause I'm like, I'm not playing that fucking game. Like, so 19 is. I didn't say it in my description, but like, I don't really respond to if you're 18 because that usually means you're still in high school and you actually are 18. But I'm like, no, like just
That's fair.
No, like I don't know.
I should probably put a bottom line on mine, but like I just like to just see everybody who's around me, just in case there might be somebody actually that I do know. So just in case for somebody that I might know or that I might need to block or whatever it is, like I like to see everybody who the fuck is around.
But
me.
you also like I feel like I have a big age restriction mentally because I'm kind of crazy.
I do too.
But I don't think you do.
I do. I've never hooked up with anybody like who's under like 25, 26
I'm talking about
right now.
older. Like you don't give a fuck.
Lately, I haven't hooked up with anybody who's older than like 38, 39. I don't do anything over 40 lately. But I like to at least see everybody on Grindr who's like around me.
Yeah, I actually did misunderstood.
I know,
So
that's
I
just
didn't
me,
know
though.
you were applying it
Is
to
that
like the
interesting?
search engine of like how you like when you're actually like looking for a hookup. I just have it on general all the time because there's like I do the same thing you do.
I just want to see who the fuck is around me at all times. I'm like scoping. I'm like, who's around me?
That's real juicy when like in my small
like,
town
what's
because then
the
you start
tea?
like you literally start to recognize faces.
Yeah,
and, like,
I just
dads.
want to
I'm like,
know.
Not the dads.
Dude, like
Yeah,
my
yeah,
town is
that too.
fucked. Like it's
Yeah.
so bad that I'm
Yeah.
like, oh my
You've
god.
had a friend's dad reach out to you?
Yeah,
Oh, no.
me too.
Oh,
I have to.
Like it's like creepy. Like
Yep.
I'm like I don't know how to. I don't
Yep.
respond. I'm like
I have
at
to.
best I'm going like hi. Like,
Yeah,
I just like, I don't know how to interact with that
I
shit.
have
Oh,
to.
man.
Like my high school friend's dad.
Oh my god! Like I haven't like no one that I've actually directly known's parents, but I've seen people. Wait, actually,
Oh,
I guess that's not technically true because
Yeah.
I haven't confirmed that. I'm like I think that's like his
No,
dad.
you know,
like you know what I
you
mean? Like
know.
because I haven't seen their parents.
I've seen it happen, and
Yeah. But like it's kind of weird though. Those ones like will hop on Grindr and that stuff, or like Sniffles or whatever the fuck it is, and then like,
Sniffies.
yeah.
Yeah.
Sniffles. You got the
Yeah.
sniffles. Come on.
Shut up. No, but like
I
and
just
then
want to know the drama. I want to see who the fuck is around all this.
Yeah.
time.
Yeah,
I'm like,
right? Like, it's
I'm
kinda
nosy.
interesting.
I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, you're on a lot.
that's why people notice that.
I'm nosy.
Yeah, you can notice when the
I
last
just
time
wanna
when you've been
know.
on like 30 minutes ago. I'm like, oh, they're clearly
Yeah,
fucking
yeah, yeah,
fiending.
yeah,
like
yeah,
they
yeah.
want
Like,
the
they're
dick right
looking.
now.
I'm
They're
like,
looking.
oh, yeah,
Wait.
I don't know, I'm just nosy.
Oh no, I didn't know people like keep track of that shit.
Yeah, you have to.
Because I'm like, I kind of like just do. I'm like in my bed and I'm just
There's no
bored.
age limit. We're checking. I'm gonna.
Luke's over here
everybody's
just like, oh, I'm so horny. Can you send me nudes?
No, but I'll just wake up and I'm like bored and I'm like, oh, I didn't know they can see that I'm like online all the time. Like that's fucking. Wait, so if I leave the app open in the
unless you
background,
do incognito mode or offline.
Luke, they
Yeah,
can
we
see
pay
when
for
you're
that
online. Yeah.
fucking shit. So everyone just knows.
Luke's like,
horny.
I'm online right now.
You're like, I'm online all the time.
All right, we do have to wrap this up though. So, Luke, I have one last question for you.
Okay.
I know this has been your worst nightmare because you were so scared to do this podcast. What my last question for you is: what advice would you give to maybe somebody who's like super scared to come out, or somebody who's like a similar situation to you who like knows they're gay, but they're trying to find their barrier to entry in the gay scene in the city? Like, what would your advice be to them?
I would say what I did, especially in my case, I found someone that like I trusted and was okay with comfortable like actually telling. But even if I knew they did like have a bad reaction, it wouldn't affect my life directly. Like I had a really good. I wish we like still kept in contact, but like since I went to college, we actually haven't like talked that much. But I came out to this kid over like Xbox. Like he used to live in our hometown. We grew up together, so we knew him for a very long time. Cool. But he had to move away for like a whole bunch of stuff. But like. And I told him on Xbox, and he literally, at first, he straight up did not believe me. He's like, all right, Luke, all right, come on, let's win this fucking game. And he's like, no, like, seriously, like, I'm actually gay. He's like, really? And he's like, yeah. And then, like, he's like, all right, where are we landing? Like, he doesn't, like, immediately, like, just draw back into the game. He did not give a shit.
Damn.
But then, like, weeks later, like, I love him for this so much. He was, like, so real. He's like, if I knew you were going to come out on that Xbox party, I would have fucked with you so much harder.
That's
cool
cute.
though. See, that's what I meant. Like, I was interested. I was like gay, like virtual stuff. I was like, coming out on Xbox is crazy.
Coming out on Xbox is wild.
insane.
No, because I felt like he wasn't in my hometown
during
anymore.
a fucking Fortnite match. Or whatever the fuck
It
was.
literally was Fortnite
That's
too.
insane.
It was, but like it felt safe because like if
that's crazy, but that's cool.
Like-
but like,
That is cool.
I didn't feel comfortable telling anyone at the time, but like even if he had a bad reaction since he wasn't even in our state anymore, I could have like just kind of denied it.
no,
Like
that's
I
the
wasn't
cool thing about like the internet and like the virtual world is that like you can do that stuff, and like if shit fucking hits the fan, you can unplug
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
shit. And
exactly.
that shit is gone.
Also,
And-
that being said, careful if you're gonna come out. Make sure you actually know the person you're gonna come out to, because like you don't want to talk to be some older fucking creep when like you're still figuring that shit out. They'll fuck.
But
you
I will
up.
say there is value in just saying the word. Like I remember it took me a hot minute to say the word like, oh, I'm gay, I'm gay, I'm gay. Because I was like, oh, maybe I'm bi, maybe I'm this. And you start thinking of other words that you're going to pivot
like,
to.
you kinda, like,
so I
play
think
around with that
even
idea.
just saying something to someone who you have no idea who the
Yeah,
fuck it
it
is
just
at
helps,
all,
like-
just having that come out of your mouth and be like, do I resonate with that terminology? And then knowing you do is there's value in that.
Oh wait, I actually forgot about this. This was like before even I guess there was this one guy on like a game I played called Overwatch, which is like still one of my favorite games. And I was like playing a competitive
Yeah,
game,
Overwatch
and like
is
I'm not saying he was like very no, he was super feminine. That's how I knew he was gay. So like I was starting to talk to him in chat, and like progressively, he was like 16, like I was at the
Like,
time.
befriended him a lot.
Yeah, like that's how I first came out to, and like I kind of like that was like my first like, all right, I'm kind of cool with this. Like this feels
Yeah.
like good, and then like. For the next 5 or 6 months, I'm like, oh my fucking god, I'm so screwed.
Yeah. That's wild.
You like went towards that because you were like, okay, like I should like.
Yeah,
Interesting.
it felt good though. I mean, like actually saying it and talking to someone about it for like once, but like it was still like the anxiety also like kind of rose too, because it was just. I mean, I'm glad it all worked out for the better though.
There you are.
Yeah.
So Luke's making it in the world. So if you have a job, if you have anything else you want to plug here, Luke? Where yeah,
I am not picky. I need a job, and
You
I
should
am.
just work for like a fun like video game, like get a fun video game job for like
Luke.
Xbox.
Okay, let's plug this. Luke, in a perfect world, you close your eyes. What is your dream job?
Honestly, like super idealistically bullshit.
Ideal.
Like,
You close your
okay.
eyes. What is goals for
I
you?
am owning a recycling plant that makes recycling more efficient and more profitable.
Oh, fun! I was not expecting that.
Okay, I was not expecting that, and I don't even know how to answer to that. So I'm gonna say, yay, Luke.
I thought you were gonna be like CEO of Xbox.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd be the CEO of that company, but like it'd be like, I mean, like I would like actually, I do like the environment, so like, I kind of like care about that a little bit, but
Awesome.
like you can't care too much in today's world because like then you fuck up your own life, and it's just like. I care. I want to make sure it lasts, but I can't bend over backwards for it. You know what I mean? Like, that's
agree.
like yeah,
One person can only do so much.
exactly. Like it's like I can't save the world by myself. You know what I mean? I'm not like not that I'm like.
But maybe you and some people from this can.
maybe like together, but I mean,
Yeah.
world's fucked.
The world is fucked.
Period.
The world is fucked. We didn't even get to our hot takes today. How sad.
We could do it fast in 20 seconds.
Yeah, we could do like a.
Okay, but we're not gonna unbox this. You can only say your hot take,
And then no and talking.
and then you can't elaborate on your hot take. Your hot take is your hot take.
Okay, so you start.
Okay, you
1,
should-
2,
you should
3.
go first.
Okay.
Oh.
Hot take and we go.
My hot take of the week is I've been learning my love for natural destructions.
Oh, you go first.
Hot take is I don't think recycling actually works.
I'm like I can't comment on it. Can
Nope.
I? Okay. I think a tortoise would be better president than both two candidates we have right now.
And I have no disagreements, but we can't unbox this right now. So, well, Luke, thank you so much for surviving your first podcast with two fellow gays.
Thank you for having me.
I know this took a minute for you to get here, but you did it. I'm proud of you. You did a great job. The liquid courage might have helped you to get here.
A tiny bit.
I was just saying. But guys, you can follow Luke Matthews at all Wait, what is your Instagram? It's not Luke Matthews.
I think it's like Luke_Matthews59 or like something really close to that.
That's when you know you're bro. You don't even know your fucking Instagram handle.
Like I think it's like, cause I think what I actually did when I set up all my social
it.
medias, I fucked up my last name, so I think it either says Luke Matthews or Luke Matthew and then 59.
Classic Luke.
Yeah, but I think it's Luke_Matthews.
Luke has a story behind the number 59 as well, so you can ask him in the DMs one
Oh
day.
yeah, I forgot. I should have talked about that.
Well, too late.
Yeah.
Too late.
But you guys can tune in next week for another episode of Lost Nuggs with Jeff and Elliot. And if you want to find Luke, you know his Instagram maybe because he doesn't fucking know it either. So,
So does recycling actually work?
and we're gonna end on that note.
See, I knew it. I knew it.
Tune in
Hot
next
take
week
was
for another
true.
episode of
I
Lost
knew it.
Nuggs.
I
Here we
knew it.
go.
It's not official.